Hello everyone. This video uses some commonly used parts to make a 220-volt generator. I believe everyone should be familiar with these parts. There are two relatively long screws, some nuts, and some iron sheets. The method of making them is to first install the two screws on the plastic cover. We have drilled two small holes in the plastic cover, and then we need to prepare a large magnet. If we want to make a generator, we must have a magnetic field. The magnetic field is emitted from the magnet. Let's first install the two largest magnets on the screws. After installation, we need to install an iron sheet for it and then install a nut for it. Use the nut of the screw to lock the iron sheet and the magnet, and then fix the two iron sheets. After fixing the camera, fix the magnet on it, fix the two iron sheets, and then lock it with a nut. Install all the magnets and iron sheets in this order. If you make it like this, there will be a gap on each magnet. On the gap, you can wrap copper wire around it. After pressing all the magnets, we only need to tighten the last nut. The order in which the two magnets are fixed is the fixed magnetic base surface. Everyone must remember that the two magnets are attracted to each other. One side, then prepare a magnet and fix this magnet on top of the two magnets and fix it with glue. Next, you need to prepare a 0.5 millimeters copper wire. We need to wrap this copper wire around these magnets. First, fix the head of the copper wire, and then wrap the copper wire around the gap of each magnet. These gaps can be wrapped with 100 kilo copper wires. We wrap 100 kilo copper wires around the gap of each magnet. After wrapping in the first space, we will move it to the gap of the second space. Wrap it with the same copper wire. Don't break the copper wire. Wrap all the gaps with copper wire in this order, and then cut off the excess copper wire. Now, we only need to leave a head and a tail of the device. The head and the tail of the copper wire are used for conductivity. This device is wrapped with a lot of copper wires, and the voltage can definitely reach 220 volts. Then, we need to prepare a wooden board and fix this device on the board. Let's find a small magnet to use as a bracket for the wire clamp because the big magnet is relatively large. So put some daily glue on the wooden board and fix the wire clamp on it. Then you need to deal with the circuit. There are a lot of copper wires wrapped in front of our line, so there is no need for a capacitor. Just take the socket and fix it on the wooden board. After fixing it, just connect the line in front of the line to the socket. However, our wire stick is made of cell wire, so the conductive part must be baked with fire or scraped with a knife. We can also use a soldering iron to burn it here. Directly cut the outside burn off the first layer of paint, then find two hoses to seal the interface. After the circuit is connected, we will check the circuit to see if the wrapped copper wire has any signs of loosening. If not, we need to prepare a small wooden board, apply some smart glue on the small board, and then fix a motor to it. There are two magnets fixed on the movement of the motor, and then fix the motor to the big board and the plastic cover in front of the line. We apply some velvet glue on the big board and fix the motor on it, and then it can be used. Now we can take out the equipment to be tested. We have prepared a string of light bulbs here. Just plug the plug of the light bulb into the socket. You can also see that our light bulb is not lit when it is plugged into the socket because our small motor has not yet driven the magnet to rotate. As long as the magnet is driven to rotate, it can generate electricity. Here we also supply 12 volts of electricity to the small motor. You can see that after the small motor is powered on, it drives the magnet to rotate, and then the light bulb lights up. When the magnet rotates, it can cut the magnetic field. Although we use a small motor to drive the magnet to rotate here, the rotation speed is not very fast. A large-scale water conservancy equipment can also drive the magnet to rotate at such a fast speed. As long as you make such a generator first and then make a water drop device, you can get free electricity. Here we also use a multimeter to test the voltage for you. The gear of the multimeter is adjusted to the alternating current. Let's switch the gear to 250 volts here. The voltage size fluctuates and it is full at once, which means that the voltage of our equipment can reach 220 volts. If you like it, you can collect and forward it. This video is shared here. See you next time.